This last weekend, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Montana notified its customers Schumacher terminated its contract with the health insurance company. Now, we talked to the Department of Justice today, and they confirmed that no bullets were shot. They did say, though, that there was a 12-gauge gun that was used that shot beanbags in order to break the windows of Miller's tinted truck. I'm outside Fairfield, where hail sizes like this have ruined crops, leaving farmers in despair. I went out to Power to see the current condition of the Smoot Honey Company this morning. The ceiling was completely black with soot, and the building still smelt of heavy smoke. The parking lots for retail stores in North Montana were packed with last-minute shoppers feeling the holiday rush before Christmas Day. The main mission of the Drug Task Force is to disrupt and dismantle the distribution of drugs. But just because the community doesn't always see the team out and about doesn't mean they aren't working hard behind the scenes. Hey guys, it's cold out here, but luckily it's not as cold as what we were dealing with last week, so good news there. We are live out here. We've been here since 6 a.m. I did ask Schumacher why they terminated the contract. They didn't specifically answer the question. I also asked if Schumacher canceled any other contracts with other insurance groups in Montana. They also did not respond. Methamphetamine is not a new topic for those living in Montana, and unfortunately, it becomes more popular every year. I spoke with a recovering meth addict, and while she wants to remain anonymous, she says the drug culture in the Electric City is more than meets the eye.
It's growing. It's 1,000 times worse, and it's more frequent in a lot more areas than what you would think.
In 2012, Great Falls police made 34 meth-related arrests, and in 2013, there have already been 43. According to the Montana State Crime Lab, in 2011, 25 grams of meth were seized in Cascade County. It increased last year to 31 grams.
A lot of people say, well, you know, we have a big drug problem in Great Falls. Well, we do, but you know that they have a big drug problem in Billings, and they have a big drug problem in Missoula and every other town in between.
Methamphetamine is not just a Montana problem. According to Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services, 2.6 million Americans have used methamphetamine, a drug considered more addictive than heroin and a significant contributor to crime. In the last year, the Russell Country Drug Task Force has busted 5 meth labs in Cascade County. And what they've seen are small organizations of people finding ways to make their own meth discreetly.
We've seen time after time, even in Great Falls, groups that are organized in terms of how they go about acquiring these products and these precursors to cook. You can get a pretty good system going.
I see a lot of it coming out of state, but I do see, from growing up in this town, I do see a lot more and more people doing the bathtub thing or the shake and bake thing or whatever you want to call it.
But the drugs that are being used here are not just being made here.
As you get farther away from the supply, meaning eastward of Washington, Oregon, California, and thus Mexico, the amount that people are willing to pay for the drug increases.
The supply and demand of the drug continues to fluctuate with the economy, but as drug prices rise, people have taken to making the substance themselves.
I'd say most of the folks that are manufacturing basically to support their habit.
And meth does not discriminate.
And if you don't think that somebody in a high-priced suit or what have you isn't using it, you're wrong. It's just not the people who are incarcerated or who are getting out of jail or prison or what have you.
Because of its highly addictive nature, anyone can fall victim to its trap. On special assignment, Claire Anderson, MTN News.